highway between the town of Briarfield and a small village called Rivermore. The air was heavy with the smell of gasoline and wet asphalt. A group of bikers had stopped at a roadside cafe, a dozen men in worn leather jackets. They laughed and chatted as their motorcycles gleamed in the sunlight like metallic beasts. Suddenly, a barefoot girl of about 7 appeared from around the corner. Her hair tangled in messy pigtails, her face streaked with tears. She ran toward the nearest biker, sobbing. "Help, he's hurting my mom!" she cried. Laughter died instantly. The oldest biker, a broad-shouldered man with gray hair and a scar along his cheek, known to the group as Hawk, knelt in front of her. "Who, little one? Where is she?" he asked softly. The girl pointed toward an old house near the woods.
"My uncle."
"He's mean. He's drinking and said he'll kill her." The bikers exchanged quick glances. No words were needed. Hawk nodded, and within seconds the roar of engines filled the air. The girl sat in front of him on the bike, clutching his leather jacket tightly as they sped off. The house was half collapsed, its windows shattered. From inside came screams and the sound of blows. One of the bikers kicked the door open. A woman lay on the floor, shielding her head, while a drunken man stood over her with a belt in his hand. "Hey," roared Hawk, "step away from her!" The man turned, but before he could move, the biker seized him by the collar and hurled him against the wall. The others lifted the woman up gently. The little girl ran to her mother, sobbing into her chest. Hawk glared at the man. "If you ever touch her again," he said coldly, "we'll be back. And next time, we won't talk." He handed the woman a bottle of water and took out a first aid kit. The girl clung to her mother, trembling. "It's all right now, little one," Hawk said quietly. "You're safe." As they left, the sun was setting. In his rearview mirror, Hawk saw the girl waving at them, smiling for the first time. 3 days later, the bikers returned. They brought boxes of food, clothes, and a teddy bear. The woman greeted them at the door, her face tired but peaceful. The girl, now in a clean dress, ran up and hugged Hawk's leg. "Mom said you're angels on motorcycles," she whispered. "No," he replied with a soft smile. "Just people who don't walk away." They helped fix the door and the roof. One of the men, Logan, called a lawyer to help the woman apply for assistance and housing. She couldn't hold back her tears. She never imagined strangers would care so much. Before they left, Hawk handed the girl a small red helmet. "As a keepsake," he said. "When you grow up, be brave and like your mom." She pressed the gift to her chest and nodded. The engines roared again, leaving behind dust and the echo of freedom. On the hill beside the road, the woman stood holding her daughter's hand. In her eyes, there was no more fear, only peace and hope. And the girl, watching the fading motorcycles, whispered, "Thank you." My nights.